Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Let's look at this here, see what we got. Currently moving bullish, broke the previous candle's high. Looks like we broke the low too. What's up, Legend 305, Miami? What's good with it? Good morning. 4 hour breaking the high. Also, it doesn't have a top wick though. Could be a little dangerous entering a rejection zone here. And this looks good here on the hourly. Break of the high right there, but we missed that. Could probably test up in that area. Getting one in before work if we have a nice setup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think looking like a little break and retest action to continue to move here. Ooh, that looks good on 15-minute. Let's wait for this 15-minute candle to close and see if we might be able to catch an entry. I don't like to take impulse moves here off of the 15-minute like this. But if we can catch this on 30-minute, that would be pretty cool. Also, I don't think it's necessary to jump into anything right now. We just logged into the charts for the day. Yeah, that would be pretty solid though. 15 pips stop loss. 30 pips to the top side. This thing might just continue right here. It might just keep pushing off of the break here. This is kind of our little break and retest situation. Yeah, this looks really, really, really good to enter. But yeah, not gonna rush into anything. Not gonna rush into anything, even though if this was like, if we had not just logged into the charts and seen this, I would jump right into that 100%. Right at the break of the highs here. Stops below previous candle low. Slingshot engaged. So let's just do this. Buys above. And then based on how it's moving, probably gonna have to accept an MP special here. Like I said though, we can see this same thing. Whoops. We can see the same thing happen on 30-minute, and I would feel much better about that, honestly. Although everything looks really good for these buys. Shit. All good. At this point, we've missed the entry regardless, so better to just chill. As you notice, I haven't been on the charts since the stream ended on Friday. Gold's moving bearish. What's up, Diana? Good morning. Good morning. Gold's moving big bearish here. Oh yeah, so this current 4 hour top wick, break the low, continue bearish. Yeah, so I think gold could probably continue moving down. Not enough range here on 30-minute. So let's see what this looks like here. Beautiful. Sam, what's up, man? Good morning. Oh, wow, look at this. Yeah, if we can keep dropping here, man, we got nice range to fill. Holy. Whoops. Cool. This is what we got for today. This is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at. Yeah, hopefully GJ will just hang tight, close nice strong bullish like this, and we can catch an entry off the next 15 minute. Alright, be right back, be right back. Alright. What's good, Patrick? What's good? How's it going? Yeah, GJ's out of here, man. Fuck. It's okay. Catch that MP special on us. Let's see, we got 13 viewers with us live. We only got 4 likes. Let's get these likes up. We gotta hack the YouTube algorithm here. The only way that we can reach more people is when you guys engage with the stream. Let me get a couple things situated here. Alright, we got 1 minute for this 15-minute candle to close. Then we can see what we got here. Ooh, strong rejection here. 15-minute. $20 pips to the top side, about 20 pips stop loss. I think I'm gonna look to take buys here at the break of the high here. It's gonna be the last 15-minute push on the hourly, so we'll have to see if it's gonna retrace. Oh, it's gonna keep pushing. Just kidding. Yeah, let's see how this plays out here. Didn't really create a bottom wick here, but we shall see. Just 20 pips to the top side here. What's up, Frederick? What's going on? Raj, any trade, Mike? I just took this entry here. We'll see how this plays out. Kind of risky because the 15-minute didn't make a bottom wick, but I think it should play out. And it's the end of the hourly, so it could make a little pullback here, but this is a setup I see often. It's playing out on 15-minute and on 30-minute here. Hourly. The best entry would have been right here at the break of the high. That would have been the best entry. But I think this should play out. We'll see. We should be able to get at least 10 pips off of this. It's only 20 pips to the top of the range, so 767. Yeah. You're cool with the RR? Yeah, I don't really pay attention to RR, man. People ask me about RR all the time. I don't really care about RR. I'm just trying to take what the market will give me. El Madi, what's up? Good morning. Made one nice little push and that was it. We'll see if it plays out here. Stop loss is in a pretty good position. It's below the current 30-minute low, and obviously it should respect this current 30-minute low if it's going to be a valid trade opportunity here. And even with the 30-minute closing in 7 minutes, the next 30-minute candle should respect the low as well and break the highs if it's going to keep moving in this direction. Hourly candle closing pretty strong too. So we shall see. If it goes against us, whatever. It is what it is. Titan Plays, new subscriber. Thanks so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's check out these news events, see if we got anything going on this week. Holy, nothing today, nothing. Tomorrow, nothing. Wednesday, some GBP stuff early. USD 945, nothing. This is, yeah, USD bank holiday, Thanksgiving. Yeah, so pretty light week as far as oh, what the, pretty light week as far as news. Oh, whoa, this thing's coming against me here. Yep. Yep, looks like I got into a dumbass trade here. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, should have been a little bit more patient here. Should have been a little bit more patient here. Got a little FOMO with this, seeing how this was playing out here on 30-minute, 15-minute, and hourly. This little shenanigans right here. Yep, should have stuck to my gut here and did like I was saying to do. Wait for something like this to form on 30-minute. All good though, it's all good. You gotta learn these lessons. Gotta take action, learn these lessons. Yeah, much like Raja says, how he always says about like pre-New York trades, you know, how he always loses like trades that are like 15 minutes before like NY Open. I feel like that's how I am with like trades in the first half hour that I log into the charts. Anytime I take a trade like in the first half hour, it's like not thought on enough. Jer, you might have gotten in a bit late, didn't get the breakdown for the trade you took, bro. Yeah, I mean, this is just something that I see all the time, this type of setup here. Bullish, bearish, bullish. You know, typically we break the high and continue. Just didn't break the high good enough, I guess. And then how this was playing out here, hourly, same type of thing. I mean, the better entry would have been as the hourly high was being broken. This would have been the best entry right here. But like I said, when I first logged into the charts, I was looking at this on 15-minute and I was like, oh, perfect entry right here. But let's just wait if we can see something like that on 30-minute. And that's what I should have done. Should have just waited for something better to play out there. Yeah, it's all good. Get that loss out early this week. Typically I only will take like one loss in a week, so hopefully this is the one. Although we do have like kind of a little wonky week this week with Thanksgiving. So who knows what the volume will look like this week. For gold here, this is like a nice MP special. You know, we created a low here, formed a resistance, go retest the lows. The problem is there's not enough range to trade here, so sells below 1738 gonna make a lot more sense, I think, in my opinion. There's a huge range to the downside to fill here. Yeah, and I bet you if we would have had stops based on hourly here, we would have been safe. I think so. Now that it has retested the hourly 167.45 area on GJ, now a better entry. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it maybe you could execute based on like 15-minute breaking the high here. And this would be like a similar slingshot move. Yeah, Patrick, 15-minute, yeah. Yeah, 15-minute would make sense, I think. The 30-minute, this 30-minute close right here is kind of like an exhaustion candle. In my opinion, it's kind of showing like some signs of like momentum slowing down. The bullish momentum here. The hourly looks pretty solid. For at least like a wick fill and then break the high. But yeah, I mean, I think like looking at it based on 15-minute, I think that's pretty solid. You know, because we can see a nice zone in here that it's like respecting. So yeah, I would just say it would be really crucial for it to respect the previous 15-minute candle's low and to break the high. But yeah, I think that would make sense. Yeah, and then gold's just got to break out of that range. Yeah, this right here though, should have been more patient on this. Should have been more patient. Just like you said, Faye. That's what I'm finding too, Mike. First trades taken soon after getting onto charts seem to be often losers. Yeah. Yeah, just like you said, I've been starting to notice that. And I honestly think that it's just like us not like giving enough time to tell the story. Not being patient enough. So I think this is like the second time that I've jumped into like an early trade on second time I jumped into an early trade like in the last couple of weeks, and yeah, I noticed. I'm trying to find the other one again just to see what happened. The other thing that I'm thinking about is when I took the entry here, it hadn't really created a bottom wick yet, even though it wasn't right away as the candle broke or as the candle opened. Like, think it was like in the second 5 minutes of the 15-minute. What was this? Yeah, it's coming right into this 5-minute candle close. So yeah, it was a little early. That's another thing to note. Should have waited for the bottom wick. Yeah, I'll be curious to see if how this is gonna end up playing out, though. If this is gonna end up flipping and, you know, starting to correct some of this move, or if the analysis was right and, you know, stops were just not in the right place, or entry was a little bit too early, whatever the case might be. Because that's another thing that I'm starting to notice too, is like the losses that I take aren't because the analysis is wrong. It's because I either closed out due to emotions, you know, as the trade was going against me, or you know, it just barely hit my stop loss and, you know, went in the right direction. So we'll see. But based on how it's respecting this zone on 15-minute, it looks pretty solid to continue north. But the 30 minutes, it's got a pretty nice wick there. So like I said earlier, it kind of looks like an exhaustion candle. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Let's see, 30 minutes. Yeah, another thing that I'm looking at here on 30-minute is, it would have been nice to see something like, you know, a bearish candle here. and then the next candle to be bullish. Something like that. Because then we wouldn't be in this situation of like this candle, this 30-minute candle that I was executing on here. It's the third bullish candle, you know, so 1, 2, 3 bullish candles. What's the probability that we're gonna get another bullish candle? You know what I mean? So this is like different things that I've noticed a lot, is like similar to like what I talk about with breakouts is, and we can even consider this as a breakout. You know, if we look at this as being like a support, you know, price has moved bullish 12 pips outside of this range, and by the point that I had entered, you know, price was moving like already 30 pips. So that's another thing I should have considered there, is, you know, even though we've seen a bearish candle on 15-minute, we still haven't seen a bearish candle on 30 minutes since 5 a.m. So maybe we wait for another bearish candle to form, and then see if that bearish candle is either going to lead to more bearish candles and continue to correct the move down, or if it's going to respect this level like we're seeing on 15-minute and continue bullish. So we'll see. Anita, how's it going? Welcome. Oops, close this. Or you, Faye, you must not be getting the music. Or are you talking about everybody else? Yeah, everyone else. Yeah, a couple of people have said that, honestly, so I might like keep people muted and then, you know, do like a little hand raise thing if you have a question or something. 'Cause you're not the first person to say that. Yeah, Jared, let me oh, they left anyways. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that close here. No bottom wick. Yep, patience. That would have helped us out today. Patience. Let's see what's happening on gold here. Yeah, moving down, but still in that range there. It's not enough room to me. Yeah, so you can tell gold is just ranging you know, based on how this price action is moving here. Oh wow, look at 15-minute barcode. Straight barcode. Yeah, I said this on Friday too. I said like something like you know, patience, because you know, like the biggest thing is the session here is 3 hours long, you know, 6:30 to 9:30 a.m. Eastern. So no need to rush into a trade right at the beginning. You know, you have all session to find a trade. You know, no reason to jump into the first opportunity just because it looks halfway decent. You know, need to make sure that we're only executing on the best opportunities, not every opportunity. And I think this one falls into every opportunity category. Not the best. But what it's doing now is like what I was saying, you know, this is like what we should have waited for, or what I should have waited for. If you waited, congrats to you. Yeah, because at this point, you know, if we see candles close above this area here, 167, 455, it's going to be a decently strong 15-minute candle. And that's going to be a 30-minute candle that's essentially rejecting this zone. So the next one would just have to respect the low and break the high. Another thing to think about with this entry versus the one that I took would be that if this is the entry, you know, as it's breaking the 30-minute high, say this candle closes, the next one is going to break the 30-minute high, you know, stops would be below this candle here, this current 30-minute candle that's open right now. So if we look at that, that's inside of this range. You know, so we know if price is coming back inside of this range, our trades are going to be invalidated. Whereas my stop loss on the trade that I took was below the current 30-minute candle, below the previous 15-minute candle, and it wasn't inside of that range. So, you know, if price were to go back into this range to do like what it did now, then it's you know, it's kind of strangling that opportunity to reject back outside of it. But it's all good. I just try and think about like everything that I should have looked at, or everything that I could have looked at in these situations. And also like just realize it's a part of trading. Yeah, but I like how this is printing now. Yeah, I like how this is printing now. Yeah, and honestly, now that I'm looking at this too, this current hourly candle, it's broken the previous hourly candle's low. So might even have to wait for the hourly candle to close. This hourly candle to close and then next one to open up. Because, you know, for buys, we want higher highs and higher lows. For sells, we want lower highs and lower lows. So right now we have, you know, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower high, lower low. But at the same time, if 30-minute candle respects its low and breaks the high, then we're starting to create higher highs and higher lows again. So a little bit more range to the upside here too after this 30-minute candle closes, because entry would be like as the high is broken. So we're looking at, you know, 27 pips or so to the top side. Yep. Yeah, this looks much better for buys at this point. I'd really rather see it create a lower wick though, rather than just go and break the high here. But it's respecting this zone nicely. But it could do exactly what it did on 15 minute. Remember, we were looking at this, it was respecting this zone and you know, move bullish. So maybe this is what happens, is a move bullish and the next candle does like a little retrace, because we're looking at this candle that was respecting the zone as well. Broke the 15-minute high, no bottom wick.
Shit.
What's happening, man?
Caught snoozing again. Gotta go to bed earlier.
Yeah, 100%. That definitely has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I was doing good, but last week it's just been kind of late. It's okay.
Yeah, my thing is like just from staying up, getting up so early, man, I just like get into a coma like 6:30, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. You know, I'm like snoozing on the couch at 9 p.m. if I'm still up.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even
Yeah,
stay
it
awake.
used to be like that. Just gotta get it back. It's all good.
Yeah, a couple days in a row of waking up early, it'll hit you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this looks pretty good here on 30 minute. The no bottom wick is a little iffy. But
Yeah, let me check it out. Let's see. I don't like the resistance it's about to hit. I don't know if there's much range there.
what on the left side over here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is
167 point, like 85-ish.
yeah, there is some chop over here. But what the hell is this even based off of? It should be up here. Yeah, I see what you're looking at here. There's like quite a few little traffic areas.
Mike. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Arith, how's it going, man?
Ooh, Harid, what's up?
Oh, good, bro. How you doing, man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
That's nice. Any moves today? Any moves today?
Yeah, I took one buy on GJ. It was a little premature here. I took it based on 15-minute here. It was like breaking the highs just barely here and just straight rejected. But yeah, no, I was like looking at it, and like before I'd taken it, I was like, yeah, you know, should probably wait for a bearish candle to form on the 30-minute and then look for buys. And so pretty much like should have waited for this to happen, but all good. All good, all good.
The week is still early, brother. No worries. We still have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday on our side.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Jake, how's your weekend, man?
Yeah, it was pretty chill. Not much going on. Just kind of resetting.
Yeah, hear that. Pretty nice. Yeah, we was with Mike yesterday. We backtested GJ, and GJ was
Yep.
all over the place. Nothing special about it yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say I backtested all of February last week, and so right when you said February, I knew exactly what you were talking about. I think I like gold better today.
Yeah, gold had some pretty moves with London. Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a little range here currently.
Yeah.
But
I think whenever it breaks, it's gonna be pretty good.
yeah, I was gonna say a huge range to the downside.
Yeah.
I don't really anticipate that being filled, but lots of room for opportunity inside of that range. Let's see. At least the body respected the previous high. I think you might be talking about GJ here. DC Trading, thank you, man. Yeah, this GJ is interesting here. It's a 15-minute resistance. No bottom wick on 30-minute, could straight reject.
Seems like 24K is still stuck up in the woods.
Yeah.
I mean, 4H looks. If it breaks above this range, 4H looks pretty bullish.
What's that, GJ or gold?
Yeah, GJ.
Yeah. Yep. Same with
Yeah, I would probably
daily.
be trading this off of the 4H top. Just to make sure. Because when it's that, like, choppy, or if it looks that, like it's kind of overextended on the 30-minute, it's had, like, some gradual, you know, positive growth up, and, when it's all, like, choppy like that, I just kind of, like, base everything off of the 4H.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the only thing I was looking at here was the small wick on previous 4 hour.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, this hourly candle has broken the low. You know, so it might be better to just wait for the hourly candle to close and trade the next one.
Oh, the hourly?
Yeah, cause you know, like on hourly we have, you know,
Yep.
higher low, higher high, you know, just kind of higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now we have lower high, lower low. But on 30-minute, if we look at it, we have, you know, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, range, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower high, lower low. Now we have higher low, higher high. So we can anticipate like hourly to follow suit on the next hour, you know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, not much information to work with regardless.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, probably gonna be a pretty slow week at the end of the day. Like, we got
Yeah, I'm just waiting for
Thanksgiving.
it.
There's like
Yeah,
absolutely no news all week. So, nothing really like driving market. Like, there's just like this flash PMI BS Wednesday. FOMC meeting minutes does nothing to the market. And yeah, nothing.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for like that 1 week in early December or something that just shoots it one way.
Yeah. The
I'll
yearly
just
candle
ride that,
close.
basically.
Yeah, the yearly candle close.
Ooh.
Dan, what's up, man? How's it going? Whoa, didn't realize that YouTube lost the music, I think. Let me see. Yep.
Yeah, I only trade the yearly candles. That wouldn't be a bad strategy for like a retirement fund kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just take one position a year on a few pairs.
Yeah, I think if this 30-minute closes bullish on GJ, we'll see the next hourly candles follow suit as far as what I was talking about, the higher highs and higher lows. But nonetheless, this is definitely what I should have waited for here, was the bearish candle on the 30-minute, just like I was saying.
Yeah.
Just confirms that we're respecting this zone, especially if this candle closes above it. It just really confirms that we're respecting that zone.
Yeah, would you say you typically place your trades earlier in the session rather than later?
Nah, I would say the opposite. At least typically the trades I win are later in the session. The trades I lose are early in the session. That's what me and Faye were talking about that earlier. Like, you know, typically like that was how this trade was that I took. It was like 6:45. You know, we had only been on the charts for like 15 minutes, so I was kind of, you know, like you know, maybe I should be a little bit more patient. The session just started, still got 3 hours, you know. Not to mention, I don't go anywhere, you know, so if it goes longer, you know, and I still haven't taken a trade, I'll just chill through London close, you know, so that's something that I have to ingrain in my mind, you know, just like don't rush anything, you know, just be patient. Don't trade every setup, trade the best setups, you know, just things like that. I gotta think about a little harder.
Yep, it's part of it.
Yeah, like we always say, you know, you take these losses, you learn a lesson, and it's, you know, it's part of what I'm talking about. It's the lesson.
Yeah, I kind of see this session as like, I mean, you could just see it as like one 4H candle or something. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of reluctant to take trades right when I get on the charts, because I know that I might be trading like during the wick formation of the session, and it's just gonna rebound and go the opposite way.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, man. 100%. Yeah, and I also think it's good to like sit and watch price move for like an hour, 2 hours, you know, because then you're like seeing like what's actually happening in the markets. Like a printed candle and watching a candle print are two totally different things, you know. Like
Definitely.
like seeing this bearish candle and watching this bearish candle print like tell two totally different stories, you know. So
yeah, that's why backtesting on TradingView isn't that helpful.
yep.
You don't learn it. Yeah, but that's a good point. Watching the candle or watching price for like an hour, because I mean, yeah, like you might just not see volume that day, even though the setup is right there when you get on the charts, but you just don't see much movement.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point, because I've definitely had that same problem where I get on and I'm like, boom, I'm trying to make $1,000 in like 30 minutes and leave.
Yep.
But hey, you're streaming, you have to just sit here till 9:30 anyway, so
That exactly,
well.
and like that's like one of the main reasons why I started streaming, because like I knew it was gonna force me to just kind of like lock this in. Like this is a job, you know, I need to take this serious, you know. And yeah, that's like one of the main reasons, man. And before I started streaming, I would do exactly what you're talking about. I would log into the charts and I would try and find the first possible setup and just execute on it instantly, you know, because I was trying to get on with my day, you know. Like hell yeah, if I can take a trade, if I can be out of the markets by 6:30, fuck, I could just go back to sleep. It's sleep all day. I don't even care, you know.
Yeah, then you start trading from your phone
Yep.
in your bed.
Yep. Yeah, I did that a lot of times too. Wake up, like eye open, like bye.
Yeah, one eye.
Yep, bye.
The one eye buy. I know it. Yeah, I was thinking about starting a stream myself, like not to like build anything, but literally just to do what you were saying, just to commit myself.
Discipline, man. It's discipline.
Yeah, but I found you, so I'm like, all right, I'll just tag along with this.
Yeah, it's definitely like you know, it forces you to show up at the same time every day. It forces you to just kind of sit and watch the market. You know, it definitely, I think it forces like a lot of like good habits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to add that as another point in my damn trading journal, in my trading plan. Don't trade the first hour.
Ooh, like a rule?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when it's just a perfect setup, though?
Yeah, that's gonna be where the discipline is tested. Sky says markets have been so boring today. Correct. Correct. Yeah, our session has been these 3 candles right here. Nothing.
It's been like this for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the new traders this past like couple months.
Yeah, they were like, why the fuck do people do this, man? This is terrible. Oh, man.
There's just nothing here.
See, yeah, gold's still stuck, not doing anything. Probably see a nice New York push on gold, I think. Probably COMEX.
Yeah, I feel like it'll push up to your buy target, even if that's just for a retracement to go down.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's going on, man? El Madi.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good.
Yeah, thanks.
Come on, GJ. Show us something we want to see. Or don't. You do you.
Don't give it options. Alright, 4 minutes. No, 6 minutes. Sorry.
Close enough. We are getting there. How about that?
Yep. Yeah, that 1H. Nothing there. Man. This sucks, dude. I want to trade London so bad.
Yeah,
See if something happened in
I
London.
did take a gold sell this morning. It was like 13 pips in profit and dug me out on break even. Because like my stop was 23 pips. So I was like, I'm not closing. There's a clean range. Yeah.
Where'd you
Very nice.
where'd you take it from, El Madi? Up here?
I took it on the 13 minute. What did you check? Uh, 3 minute. 1741.8.
Oh, okay, down here somewhere. Oh yeah, right here as it broke the low.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It keeps like ranging around like 40 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, this is kind of the same thing that I did. You know, if you think about this, like in the future, Almaty, if you think about this,
Mhm.
you know, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, sorry. You were trading
Yeah, a lot of.
you were trading the fifth bearish candle here. So even though it's a breakout, it's probably better to wait for something like this to happen because of how many bearish candles. Because if you think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bearish candles, what's the probability you're gonna get another one, you know? So even though we saw another 1, 2, 3, 4 close, you know, that's pretty rare thing to happen, you know. So, and that's probably why you experience like this little exhaustion candle type deal. Another thing to think about is even if your stop loss is big, stops above the previous candle highs are usually always going to play out in a lower low, lower high situation. You know, these candles like made lower lows and lower highs all the way through this. So if you would have had your stops up here above the previous 30-minute candle high, you know, it wouldn't even matter. Who knows how large that is? It looks pretty large. But if you're just risking 1% across there, then it's not that big of a deal, you know.
Yeah, I was risking 1%. It was a stellar day on the 4 hour, and it was an MP on the 1 hour 3 minute. Also, solid, I think on the 15 minute. So it was a really good setup. Even though like there is a lot of short candles. It was and there was a clean range to the left.
Yeah, huge range.
Yeah, I moved my stops around 10 pips in profit. I moved my stops, but I didn't close. It went 13 pips, and then boom, came back to the entry, tugged me out, and then it continues. It's the same that happened like on this trade. I told you on the stream I'm going to take a short. So I took a short around 1739.7. Yeah. It was a 1 hour MP. Also 3 minute.
Yeah, I was looking at this
Yeah.
too. The problem with this one is there's not enough range. You know, if you took it as the lows are breaking, it's only like, you know, 10, 12 pips.
Yeah, if you're talking about like there is like two levels, minor one and the big one. There's like 20 pips range. At like the 7 pips range, I would move my stops. I moved my stops to break even. The same happened. It went like 7 pips, yeah. 7 pips, I moved my stops and then that took me off.
What time was that? Was that in London?
Yeah, no, I just took it on
Oh, okay.
the New York.
Because yeah, London did have a move on both pairs, like pretty nice ones.
Yeah, but it was like it was a choppy move. I was focusing on gold, didn't really pay attention because I was in a trading gold, so I didn't pay attention to GJ. But it was like moving down, coming back, moving down, coming back, moving down, coming back. If you take a look at the 5 minute, you're going to see it.
Alright, we just got a closure. Kind of like that GJ closure if we get a wick. A wick down.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, if you just think about the story that I was talking about, you know, lower lows and lower highs. You know, we break the high, then it's gonna start creating higher highs and higher lows again. But just like you said, it's pretty important to create a lower wick here.
Yeah, I would love to see a lower wick down to at least the open of that last bearish candle right there.
Yeah, pretty important to see that lower wick or get wrecked.
Yeah, this is setting up to reject. I think gold is just doing fuck all.
Gold's doing gold things. Setting up for that 820, that COMEX freaking launch.
Yeah, let's test Raja's 5-minute again.
Yeah. I think I have an alarm set now. Let me see. Yep, I do. So I won't forget.
See what Raja is doing. Talking about being grateful. Said if you have enough time to sit on a live stream like this, you're doing fine. He's not wrong.
Yeah, shit, no, he's right.
Alright, good, it's looking good. I might buy on this break if it comes down a little more than what it's at.
Yeah, no, I think it looks pretty solid. I mean, it's broke the high pretty early, but if it respects, yeah, 15-minute close right at this resistance.
Yeah, I just gotta start executing. Like, I mean, I know it's really bad market conditions. This game where it's like 1 or 2 trades a week. That's just, even with good probability, I mean, there's just not much progress there.
Yeah. Yeah, if it starts to flip, it could be pretty solid.
Definitely. You mean enter on the flip, like the bullish flip?
Yeah, or just flip and go break its own highs, or re-break the previous candle high.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. At this point, I mean, it's gone down a good bit. I think I'm gonna enter if it breaks the previous high. Go too low now. Oh, 24. Might hop on. It's about to get rowdy.
Yeah, he's always got a lot of energy because it's late.
Yeah,
We're all just waking up over here.
He'll still get his coffee though.
Yeah, 10 p.m., 11 p.m. I'm pretty sure it's late as hell over there. Like,
Yeah, let's see actually.
they're like 14 hours ahead.
You know what city he's in?
No, but in Sydney's 16
Yeah,
hours
what?
ahead. Holy shit.
What? It's midnight?
Yeah. I think Brisbane or something like that is where he's at.
I would love to go to Australia. It looks so cool.
Yeah, I'll make it there one day. The flight's long as hell, though. I'm gonna have to go there for like a month at least.
Oh yeah. Well, I would have to do like I would do like Japan, and then go down to like Indonesia, and then Australia.
Make it worth it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
And then definitely hit up like Tahiti while I'm over there.
Yeah, you gotta make that trip worth it for sure.
Yeah.
You watch football at all, Jake? Oh, I mean, I know you watch college, but
Oh, NFL.
yeah.
I've this year actually has been like definitely getting into NFL way more. So yeah, I do. I've watched pretty much every game this season.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way, honestly. I haven't really paid too much attention to it in the past, but there's a lot of college players that are, you
Yeah,
know, like,
that's what I'm coming from too.
yeah, like there's a lot of people that I'm like, how's this guy doing? You know, how's this guy doing?
Yeah,
Like Kenneth
exactly.
Walker, man. Kenneth Walker is turning it on at the Seahawks, man. Holy.
Ah, shoot, where did he go?
Michigan State, man. Michigan State.
Oh, okay.
He was the reason Michigan State was even a team last year. I mean, we lost him, and like they're just freaking terrible, man. Had a 14-point lead, 17-point lead over Indiana this weekend and blew it, man. Like I was like, what the fuck?
Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana was on a 7-game losing streak. And that was senior day or whatever. It was at home, like for Michigan State. You know, Michigan State is like on the verge of being bowl eligible. You know, like they had to win that. Just 14-point freaking
That's tough.
or 17-point lead. Missed 2 game-winning field goals. 2 of them. Dang, look at Gold here. Let's make a little breakout.
Yeah. I'll wait for the wick.
2
Yeah,
game-winning
I know what
field
it's like.
goals.
Dogs were like that for a while.
Yeah, really, like they changed it up. Like right when I moved down here. Once I moved down here, they started getting good. 2017,
Yeah, Smart
2018.
just turning that shit around.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to Coastal Carolina, so a lot of kids, like when I was there, like they
A
were.
lot of players come out of there for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird as hell.
It's really weird. It's
Yeah.
always like from Coastal Carolina, and I'm like, where is that?
Yeah. Yeah, Myrtle Beach, man.
Dude, I don't mean any disrespect, but dude, Myrtle Beach sucks.
Dude, that place is terrible, man. That place
I
is.
hate Myrtle Beach.
It's literally like if Walmart was a city,
Yeah.
there it is. Like
It is terrible.
Boss Lady Hustle, what's good? Yeah, Myrtle Beach, man, terrible, man. The place is terrible. Yeah, that school tried to take me off the map, man. Holy, I got a lot of trouble there. Sheesh.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I was not there for school, to say the least.
Yeah, well, at least you had fun, hopefully.
Yeah, it was a good time. Learned a lot. Not in school, but I learned a lot in life.
I went to school for school, and it was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was just like forced into it by my family, you know. Just never really
Yeah.
had any interest, and you know, I had to I didn't have any support from my parents either, you know. So my parents were young as hell. They didn't have no money, you know. So now they're doing pretty well, but it was right around like when I was in a, you know, senior in high school and stuff, when they started to like make some good money. And like they bought houses and stuff, so like they never gave me anything. So I had to work, you know. I had to work. Like that was like my focus in school, was like just trying to make money so I could pay my damn rent.
Yep. Well, at least they're doing good. Wow.
Yeah, GJ's really just not moving. I really like to see it respect this low here and continue though.
Yep. Yeah, I have a buy stop placed. But if it breaks this previous low, pulling out.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yep, there it goes. There it goes.
Yeah, I'm pulling out. I'd love to see gold close above that. Yeah, did you watch the Chargers?
Nah, I didn't. I watched a little bit of it, but not the full game.
It was pretty good. You're gonna watch SRC when it comes out?
Yeah, I'll check it out. Do you have market fluidity?
No, I don't.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I was confused about like the certain intakes, like November intake and all that. And I was like, can I buy it right now, or do I have to wait till another intake happens? I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if I bought it, if I would just like, just waste my money or something.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how he does it, honestly. I can't remember how it was when I bought it.
Yeah, I would buy it. Also feel like the best teaching is just get on the charts every single day.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you know this much, like, you're probably good. Like with when I bought market fluidity, oh shit. When I bought market fluidity, I didn't really know shit. So
yeah, that'd be a little bit more value. I think I'm almost there on Dominion commissions anyway.
oh yeah, that's right, yeah.
I don't use that account much, but yeah, I'm like 200, a little over 200.
Yeah, it's pretty solid how he does that with the incentives like that.
Yeah, I'll just wait.
Yeah, GJ rejected really hard there. See, gold pushing a little bit. Let's see what this COMEX thing does.
Yep.
5-minute candle closes in 3 minutes. Wherever this closes, oh, we're just gonna gallop it.
Yeah, damn.
Before wherever this closes, the next one should push. We'll see. The thing's moving now though.
Yeah, if it had a little bit more of that bottom wick, it'd probably be in this.
Galloping very hard.
Yeah, damn.
It's at the horse races.
Yeah, can't really predict something like that though.
Nah, really no entry based on what we're looking at here. 15-minute close outside, but even if you're looking at that, you have resistance here that you kind of got to be cautious about.
Yeah, exactly. One minute. Might be a Chick-fil-A breakfast day.
Chick-fil-A is like probably 30 minutes away from me. And then another
sucks for you.
another hour-long line once I get there.
I got one like at the exit of my apartment complex.
Damn, yeah, that's dangerous right there.
It is. I have every fast food on my street.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Open up a Whataburger here like next month, right next to the Chick-fil-A. All right, here we go. See, I'm gonna look at the 3 minute here.
Push it.
Heavy resistance right here. Alright, let's see if you entered on the flip back to the bullish.
Yeah, I mean, it would have just barely given you 10 pips so far. With the spread, though, probably would have been like 8.
Yeah. I'm asking about a Zoom link in the Telegram, but
Yeah, that's why I just don't even respond to dumbass things like that, because it's just like,
it's just
if
right
you just
there.
open your eyes, you know, it's right above it.
True.
Like, maybe that's an asshole thing for me to say, but I just can't even acknowledge that type of shit. It's just ridiculous. You gotta be resourceful in life.
Slowly turning into Raja.
Right.
Inevitable.
I mean, I get it for real, because like a lot of people, like,
Yeah,
I
I do.
genuinely do try and help people, but like a lot of people really just don't think, and like, it's just like, man, like, you really just won't make it in trading if you can't think for yourself, you know, if you can't be resourceful, you know, just it is what it is. It's the reality. This isn't something that you can just like, you know, just think blindly about, you know, like, you need to be fully focused, 100% locked in. Like, this is serious shit, you know. Oh, Faye's up 17 pips on gold. Shoo, that's what I'm talking about, Faye.
Very nice.
Great work. Just closed with 20 pips, absolutely. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Would you take
close
it?
that.
Did you take it based on the 15-minute high breaking?
Damn,
Mm.
GG's in range.
Awesome. Good work, Faye. Good work. Yeah. Yeah, GJ is just playing games. Just really playing some games.
Yeah, at least it defined its range. Definitively.
Yeah. Yeah, it's moving pretty good now.
Yeah, I'd probably be an entry around like 9:30.
No, I didn't take gold buys business life. Nah. To me, not really good confirmations. I already also took a trade and I lost. So don't want to make that worse.
I think if this current 15-minute would have had like a longer bottom wick, would have been a decent entry on the flip.
Yeah.
But there's still that pretty heavy resistance.
Yeah.
And it's really bearish, so just once again, just slow ass market.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised that it moved like this, honestly, because when I was looking at this when I first logged in, I was just like, all right, perfect, you know, huge bearish 4-hour candle. The next one will wick up and break the lows, and like when I logged in, it was like right around here, I think. And so I was like, yeah, this might be the top of the wick, you know, and then it's gonna continue. But it was just like, no, I think we're just gonna completely engulf the previous 4-hour. But I mean, like you said, it could be this test. Yeah, it could be this test to go back down.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to hit exactly where it went, but there's just no entry.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I would rather see things like this happen, kind of like you were saying, like for the range to define itself, and then you know, either catch the correction or catch like the retest, you know. So like the MP special would be like that, or you would have like the correction, which would be like, you know, a minor support, a minor resistance, and then. But I think this option 2 is probably going to be the one, just based on the higher time frames.
Yeah, I would be looking for like a nice sell. If it gives up a little bit more.
Straight to the target here. See if this starts to form up a little sell play for you, Jake.
Yep. I'm waiting. Probably stay on the 15-minute for this one. Dissect it.
For sure. Dang. Holy.
Alright, let's look at the 4 hours real quick. Yeah, I do like the gold 4 hour for sells, just hitting that resistance.
Yeah, the 4-hour candle is gonna be closing 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be looking pretty seriously at 9. Matter of fact, go heat up my coffee.
Hey Mike.
Yeah, Faye, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
Good. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're taking just one trade a day, if you're keeping your risk management where it should be, or your risk management where it should be, 1 to 2% or whatever, are you then able to grow your account sufficiently based on the fact that every so often you get runners? Because if I think about it, I'm thinking to keep that risk management right based on, 10 pip stop loss or whatever, then it's often only a 10 pip take profit. So at one trade a day, is that still sufficient to considerably grow your account?
Yeah, that's a good question. So yeah, I mean, like what it comes down to is kind of what you said, like, the situations where the runners run, typically, so like even if I close 90% of the trade or 75% of the trade at 10 pips profit, the other 25% or the other 10%, typically, like if that runs, it's gonna pay me more than just the partials paid, so yeah, that's honestly like what I bank on is, the runner running, at least once or twice a week. If that happens, then usually the account will grow pretty good. But yeah, if that doesn't happen, where it's just like 10 pips and then, rejection out of the trade, a lot of times it'll be very small. Like last week, I think it was like 2.8% growth. The previous week, I think it was something similar like that. So really small, where I haven't had a lot of runners run. Like I think the last time I had a runner run was early this month, I'm pretty sure. Can look at my trading journal and see. But yeah, exactly like you said, is when the runners run, that's when like the risk to reward is pretty much like infinity, because if you think about it, at that point you've closed partial stop losses at entry, so the risk to reward for the remainder of that position is just whatever you close at, But yeah, let me see here. Filter. Yeah, the last time I had a runner run was, what date is that? November 8th. So it's been a little while. But yeah, and then like in August, that was like my biggest month, like my best month like ever. I took like 24 trades that month. I only had 2 losses. Had quite a few of them that ran, and the growth that month was like 47% or something crazy. But I didn't take any losses. You know, I only took 2 losses to like, you know, really like hit that growth. So it's definitely like very situational, you know, and it's not consistent at all, you know. That's why like I always say like trading as a job, trading as a career is very hard, because you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to make consistent income, and it's not always consistent, you know.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And
so are you I think I've heard you say you just changed your decision to break even after 10 pips now? Is that what you're doing? Break even at 10 pips?
Yes, I'm securing and putting out break even at 10 pips. So, you know, securing like typically, like I've been securing like 90% recently because I haven't had a lot of runners run. But in August when I was doing that, I was only securing 75% at 10 pips. But I was having more situations of runners running, you know. So that's why I mean it's kind of like situational, because if the markets are moving nice, then, you know, for sure it might make better sense to just secure even 50% and let the other 50% run. But, you know, as we've kind of noticed, like October and November, we've started to notice like a lot of chop in the market, and doesn't really seem to be like running, you know. So which like a lot of people talk about this like at the end of the year, the beginning of the year, like a lot of people will stop trading for the holidays, just because typically like this is what we see as like volume dies down. But, you know, just in my opinion, like just trading, you know, changing up like how much you secure is good enough, you know.
Cool. Is there a time of year that a date around the holidays that you tend to stop trading?
No, not really. I've never really done that. I've always just continued, you know. If the setups show, then, you know, I'll execute. If not, then I won't, you know. So I'll always like check out the charts. But I do remember like last year, specifically like the week of Christmas and like the beginning of January was very like slow, is very choppy. But but yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of people that do that. There's a lot of people, you know, that do that type of stuff where they take like the whole month. Like I know a lot of people like will stop like right about now.
Yeah. Cool. Oh no, Jake, did you miss it?
I was gonna enter on the break at the 5-minute low, but
it just
shot.
just melted.
It was setting up nicely, so I felt comfortable on the 5. But I opened up magic keys and it was just too late.
Yeah. No, rejected. I mean, really nice from this area. So
rejection, bearish, top wick, break. I was gonna enter, but fuck, damn, dude, that shit's going so well.
Yeah, see,
well.
Pips Pay Rent here in the YouTube chat, he says eventually you can just go BE at advantage areas or rejection areas, which could be more than 10 pips or less. And that's like what I'm trying to like mentally work myself to. Like that's what I've noticed Raja do. Raja, it was always like 10 to 12 pips all the time, didn't really care if anything else. Now I've noticed that he's like, all right, this is a resistance here, so I'm gonna target this resistance, you know. And so he'll let price run, and then maybe it'll start to die down, and he's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna secure like partials now, you know. So I feel like I'm at that point where like mentally I'm very confident in like executing and like just trusting, you know, it to play out. But emotionally, I don't like to like deal with the trade, you know. So like that's why I really like magic keys, because, you know, I can just set my partial take profit level, I can set my stop loss, my take profit, and just let it do its thing, you know. I could just close the damn MT5 or whatever, you know, and or not look at it and just let it do its thing. Whereas like with what Raja does, like how he manages the trade like that, like for me at my stage, it's like too much emotions involved. You know, it'll start to reject. I'll close early. You know, it'll start to go into profit. So I'm like, I don't want to risk losing, so I'm gonna, you know, secure now. So I'll strangle the trade. You know, so I'm trying to like work through that. But Pips Pay Rent, he nailed it on the head with that. Yeah, and like you said, as of right now, it works better during London session, just because of like the volume. You know, you see a lot bigger, a lot more. I shouldn't say a lot more bigger moves, but just more consistent moves. You know, more like where price is like consistently moving in one direction and not doing what we see here in New York.
Yeah. I had started doing a lot more like intraday trading, and was just finding myself getting caught out, because the minute I basically had the whole, you know, big move mapped out, and it ends up playing out, but I just can't deal with it going up and then way back to, you know, test support again or something like that, and so yeah, coming back to the concept of just taking a short sharp profit, I think just sits way better with me, and yeah, it's been much more enjoyable instead of that. So at least it's like, no, okay, made the 10 pips or whatever, made the money, take your money. Yeah, so that's been a good move to come kind of like almost full. I think I was trading a bit like that when I probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 months ago, and I, you know, then you just think that that's not the right way to do it, because most people are looking for like great big long runs. And it's like, oh no, I can't do that. That's like the cheap's way, is just to like jump in and out and get some quick money. But I'm finding that definitely is something that I prefer, a, you know, way to trade that I prefer. So I'm enjoying it again.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, no, I agree for sure. I agree. Like I was like the opposite. Like when I first started trading, it was like, you know, we would try and catch like the whole market move, you know, and just like you said, it was just very taxing, you know, watching price go 100 pips in profit and then reject, you know. It's just there's a lot going on with that. But yeah, it's funny because people all the time, like, you know, I see them like you know, talking crap about Raja with his trading strategy. I've even had people like, you know, tell me like, oh cool, you know, you caught 10 pips, like congrats, you know. But you can tell like they're like sarcastic about it, you know, like, you know, I catch 300 pip moves or whatever, you know. And I'm just like, to me, there's no right or wrong way. It's exactly what you said, like whatever is comfortable for you, you know, whatever is comfortable for the person. And for me, like that's how I am. Like I can't be in a trade all day long, multiple days, you know. I'm be staring at the chart, you know, trying to analyze it. And there's a lot of people that are swing traders that can just set it and forget, and if they hit stop loss, whatever, if they hit take profit, whatever, you know, like, so it's definitely, you know, it's definitely to each their own, you know.
Yeah. The supermarket doesn't care how you came about your money.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. But yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I'm right on the same page with you. Like, just, you know, if I see something I like, then I'm gonna get in and I want to get out. You know, I want to be able to secure something, move on with my day, you know that money was made or money was lost. Like there's no like open trades, you know, that anything wild could happen, you know. So yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah, that thing rejected hard, Jake. Holy. That's pretty crazy.
Just about that. That was my trade. Missed it.
Yeah, that would have been pretty solid. 15 minutes just closed. Yeah, I'll be curious to see if it's gonna enter back into this range and continue, or if it's gonna go retest like the session high.
Yeah.
Based on how this hourly is rejecting and this 4 hours rejecting, it looks like it's gonna continue down, but 4-hour candle is gonna close in like 13 minutes. I think for it to continue down, this 4-hour candle needs to close inside this range.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Pips Payran says I'm comfortable holding during London, but during New York I also hold for 10 to 15 pips now. Hopefully we get more volume soon. Yeah, it's just relative there. Psychology here. Hello, Mike. We'll take buy if current 15-minute closes bullish, anticipating it to retouch its high. Talking about gold. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, that's just like an MP special, really. I could see that. I think it really depends on, you know, where this 4-hour candle closes. Yeah, actually, if it closes above 1741, if the 4-hour closes above, we can probably expect this to happen. But if it closes back inside this range, this move up is just going to be a fake out. And typically when we see fake outs where price moves out of the range and comes back in, it just crashes right through the other side. Yeah, so we'll see here. Yeah, GJ is all over the place here. It's been a terrible session for GJ.
A lot of volume on both past 30 minutes.
Yeah, this type of stuff right here makes me feel good about taking losses, because it's like you can't even win a trade in this, you know. Like, no, psychology, you want to see I would want to see GJ closing below 167.327 for sells. Not just like a break below, but a close.
I'm gonna have to charge my headset for like 10 minutes.
No problem. Yeah, in psychology, the reason for that is, the reason that I say you gotta wait for this to close below is because we've already rejected this once and closed all the way back up here. So, you know, we can't anticipate that because this candle is moving bearish and potentially breaking the lows, we can't really anticipate that it's gonna continue. It could just close back above. Also, this 15-minute candle has no bottom wick, so that's a little dangerous there. This is one of those situations where if it just drops here, you just have to accept that there wasn't any good entry here, you know. There's no like confirmations as far as a good entry here, so.
Can you hear me through this webcam?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is it shitty?
Sounds a little bad, but it's not terrible.
Alright. It'll only be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as good as the headset, put it like that. But it
Alright.
doesn't sound terrible.
Damn, GJ. That's there's volume on both right now.
Yeah.
I think it's some short-lived volume though.
Yeah, I don't really trust it.
Honestly, could be looking for buys on GJ if it sets up nicely. I'm kind of focused on the lower time frames. I should probably stop.
Yeah, I mean, if it closes below here, sells to the bottom might be nice.
But if it closes back in that range, is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just looking at the 5 though. Honestly, I'm pretty sure Asian session has been better than New York. Like, I'm actually pretty sure it has.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of solid moves during Asian session recently.
Like, there's usually only one move, but it's probably more predictable than how New York's been.
Yeah, to me it's like a smaller session. Like you know, it's only like 2 hours really. It's actually really only like 1 hour. It's like the 4 hour candle close and open like from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. It's like pretty solid.
Yeah.
I've also seen like a couple things at like 10 p.m. But yeah, I have a hard time like executing during Asian just because like the volume is pretty low. Price doesn't really move that fast. Like I've noticed like if I get in a good trade during New York session, it hits like my partial take profit in like the first 5-10 minutes of the trade being opened, you know.
Yeah.
If it doesn't move right away, it's not gonna move, you know.
That's what I like.
Yep. Yeah, it makes me feel like I like created that move in the market, you know. I'm like, I did that. I made that happen.
Happening.
Because I placed my entry, liquidity went up, and they freaking rocket launched.
$50 on it.
Right.
Ooh. GJ, if that breaks back in.
I don't know. GJ could go either way.
Yeah, I think candle closure. Yeah, it's only 3 minutes away, so.
I think it's going to keep going down for a bit, Jake.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if it closes inside of this big range here, I think you're right, Faye. Because it's gonna
If it
be.
rejects though, closes back in. I'm pretty bullish. But yeah, if it closes under, then yes.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. It's one of those situations where it can just go either way.
I think the overall trend is bullish, but I think this is a pullback, a pretty solid pullback before it takes off again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots of daily candles that are bullish here too.
Yeah.
So a bearish one is incoming at some point. But if we look here on the 4 hour, I mean, that trusty trend line that we don't consider at all.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, it broke the bullish trend line though.
Only thing is new.
I'm only
4 hour.
just getting comfortable with not jumping into every trade I see.
Yeah.
Hence why Jake, I was having like 30 odd trades a day.
Damn.
I have pulled it back to around 10.
Yeah.
I've still got a way to go yet to make it to 1 to 2.
Yeah.
10. That sounds fun.
It's usually because I'm not patient, and I know kind of like now I'm learning that I'm seeing the setup happening, but I'm taking the entry too early and then getting out of it and then going in again and then getting out of it and then going in for the real time.
Yeah.
So I have to get better at that.
Yeah, it's definitely a part of it. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, for a long time, like when I first like started getting really serious about the concept of 1 trade per day, I took a lot of losses for a long time because of exactly what you're talking about. Like, I started to realize like I was entering into trades too early, you know. And I mean, still like we say, you know, like even just reviewing like most of my losses in the past like month or two, they've all been the correct like direction, you know, at the correct levels. You know, it's just like a 30-minute candle too early, or you know, something like that. So but yeah, I mean, like that mentality, like that's why I just, you know, like this morning, you know, like jumping into that trade, it was just too early. You know, I would much rather be sitting here right now, still haven't taken a trade, rather than even taking a profit in the first like 30 minutes. You know, I'd rather still be waiting for a better setup, because like that's the thing, is like wrapping your head around the mentality like the market's gonna be there, you know, the market's not going anywhere. Your setups that you like to see, that you like to execute on, are always going to appear. You know, you just have to wait until they appear. Once they appear, you know, voila, welcome to the happy land.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's another thing is too, is like I got a lot of stuff going on throughout the day, so it's important for me to just be able to turn off the charts, like not think about it. Like when I opened the charts this morning, like my analysis and everything was there. It was still there from Friday's New York session. So I just like I didn't even look at the charts all weekend, not last night, nothing, you know. So like that's another thing too, is like, you know, if you preoccupy your time, you know, then you'll kind of force yourself to have certain times that you're on the market, certain times you're off. But I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing to take, you know, like 10, 20, 30 trades, you know. It's like whatever works for you, you know. But for me, you know, it's just one of those things. Like I said, I'm busy, I got a lot of things going on, so I can't be on the markets all day. And you know, for me, like there's a lot of emotions attached to like money. Like I'm not afraid to lose money, but once I start losing more than I expected to lose, like I get into like pretty bad, you know, just revenge trade, you know, just like I've literally I've deposited, I swear, I kid you not, I've deposited $1,000 into an account before, taking a one lot size trade, lost $100, planning on losing $100. Like, okay, if I lose $100, fine, but I would take that loss, then get into another one, lose another 100, lose another 100, another account gone in one day. I've done that so many times, you know. So it's just one of those things where you just have to like come to yourself and just be like, dude, like if you're really gonna like try and trade like for real, you gotta stop that, you know. Like if you don't really want to try and trade for real, then continue doing what you're doing, you know, continue to sabotage yourself. But if you really want to make it, then you got to, you know, you gotta like buckle down. But I mean, like like you said, like that woman Elise that was in here, I think Friday, she's like that. Like she takes like, I wouldn't say like 20 trades a day, but she takes a lot of positions, you know. Like she like, you know, if the overall risk is 5%, she's taking like 10 half% trades, you know, 10 half% positions with an overall like, this is bullish, you know, this is the move I'm gonna catch, you know. But I know a lot of people that are like that, but that's why I always say, you know, to each their own, you know. This is just what works for me, and you just have to develop like what works for you, you know.
No, it wasn't a good 20 or 30 trades, because I was where I live, I can actually quite easily catch all 3 sessions. So, you know, Asia is 7:30 in the morning for me. London is 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and New York's 9 o'clock at night. And that's exactly what I was doing. I was literally sitting on the charts from 7 in the morning until midnight. And so doing all the things you said, like you take a trade, lose more than you thought, and then try to get it back, and then be up to the day, and then take that one more trade and then lose everything that I'd made for the day, or have a trade that was like so bad that I'd have to sit there literally for hours into like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, because I was just so petrified of the amount of money that I was losing, and things like that. So it was I don't know. So when I came across Raja, I was in the process of just turning that mindset around. But between, you know, Raja and yourself and that, it's been really, I really feel I'm turning the corner on that. So, and it wasn't that my trading was super bad, but I was losing. It was all about the risk and the losses, and figuring out how to cut those down, because it wasn't that I wasn't winning, I was just losing more than I needed to be losing. So it's good. I'm happy with my progress so far, and still a long way to go, but getting there.
I mean, it's like the kid that touches a hot stove, you know. He does it once, it's like, ah shit, that hurt, you know. Does it again, like, ah damn, you know, that hurt. You know, do it the 3rd time, you know, the 4th time you're like, all right, I'm not touching that stove, I know it's hot, you know. So it's that same mentality, you know. Like you have to fail with trading to learn, you know. Otherwise, like, the lessons don't make sense, you know. Like my lesson might not make sense for you because you didn't fail through it, you know, and vice versa, you know. So I mean, I think that's like super important, you know. It's just like realizing that you have to, like, you're gonna take the L's, you know. It's probably not going to be fun for a long time, but that mindset to like want to figure it out is key. And like I've mentioned it before, but like me and my business partner, like we both started trading at the same time, and within like a couple of months of us, you know, trading and just losing a ton of money, he was like, I'm done with it, you know, I'm out of here. And so like 4 or 5 years later, I'm still trading, you know, and like he's obviously hasn't traded in years. And, you know, we're still partners, you know, like everything is, you know, we're great business partners. Everything's great. But like trading just wasn't for him. You know, he didn't have the mindset, didn't have the psychology, didn't have control of the emotions. to be able to sit through like the pain of like the losses. And no offense to him, but I see a lot of that in our businesses too. You know, when we go through like rough times, I'm the person that's just like, whatever, dude, we lost 20 grand, like let's try and make 40, you know. Whereas he's like, fuck, you know, like, you know, it gets real emotional, you know. So like, that's the reality, is it's not for everybody. Trading's not for everybody, you know. It's like, it's definitely a hard thing. But also like with people with like business backgrounds, the entrepreneurship backgrounds, I tend to see that they tend to fail with trading, because like with the entrepreneurship background, with the like the hustle mindset, you know, the more you work, the more money you make, you know. So like that's like where me and my partner come from, is like working 12, 14, 15-hour days, you know, just trying to grow our businesses, trying to get things off the ground, whatever the case might be. And it's exactly the opposite in trading. Like you said, you know, you sit on the charts for 12 hours a day, you take 20 to 30 trades just to end up with at the same amount that you started with, you know. You're like, shit.
Yeah.
But in business, if you do that, you're never going to end up with the same amount you start with. You're always going to make more money, you know. So that's like where that mindset change has to shift, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely tough. I mean, it's definitely a tough thing. Like sometimes I still get frustrated, but for me, it's like one of those things where it's just, you know, like what could this potentially look like for me in 20 years and 30 years, you know, and even 5 years, you know, what could trading potentially look like? I've also mentioned like I have younger siblings. My siblings are like, my oldest one's like 14. The youngest one's like 9. So I also look at trading as like, this could be potentially be something that they pick up. And if they pick it up at the ages that they're at, you know, 16, 17, you know, they're never going to have to work a job in their life, you know. So I think about things like that too, you know, like what could this potentially help other people, or what could I expose other people to that they didn't even know about, things like that. But for me, like I genuinely like love trading. Like going back to what Jake said about sleeping in and, you know, not getting up, need to go to bed early. I could go to bed at 2 a.m., wake up at 4 a.m. just wide awake, because I know that like the trading session's going to start, you know. So it's like one of those things where I just get excited.
Like Christmas.
Yeah, it's like Christmas every morning.
Well, it's like gambling. Like I'm not a gambler at all. Like I said, I went to Vegas and didn't gamble a cent. But I like the concept of it, and I like how it's like the movie Moneyball, you know. It's like it's like there's strategy in everything, and if you have a slight calculated edge, then it's like it's kind of like a fun version of gambling, because you actually have something to rely on.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Like I'm the same way. Like I hate to gamble too. Like I mean, we take, like me and my partner, we take massive risk in business. Like I mean, we've done things that have like costed us 100 grand, you know. I mean, like bad things, you know, bad decisions, but it's all for like the potential upside. So, you know, like it's funny, like we take huge risks in business. Obviously trading is a huge risk, but I went to Vegas for my 21st birthday party. Didn't gamble at all. Like, nope, I'm not about to just, like, I would rather drive down the road and just throw money out the window, you know. Like that's how I feel about like gambling. But like but just like you said, Jake, like to me, like that's what trading is. It's like it's very calculated. Like I was talking to somebody this weekend, like on Twitter, and they were into stocks. They were into trading stocks, and I was just like, man, I can't get down with stocks. Like to me, it's just too much like gambling. And he said the exact same thing about Forex. He was like, that's how I feel about Forex. I was like, what? You know, like everything we're doing is very calculated, you know, like we know the exact amount we're losing. We know the exact amount that we could potentially win. You know, we're looking at the charts here, but I mean, it's just like anything in the world. Sometimes like some things work for some people and sometimes it doesn't, you know?
Yeah. I think I like the fact that it is quite analytical, but I'm exactly the same as you, Jake. I had a marketing agency, did social media advertising, all that kind of thing. And just to be able to not have any reliant on somebody else doing the work to prove that my content or product was a good thing. is really good. It's, you know, you said a couple of days ago, you know, exactly the same thing, just, you know, trying to get people to actually implement and do the thing the right way to get the product, to get the outcome that it could give, was just like super frustrating. Whereas I'm more than happy in trading to say, do you know what? I mean, we can't manage the market, but we can manage our own decisions within the market.
Yep.
And I like the fact that win lose, it's my doing. You know, I'm just totally responsible for my results, and I like that.
Yeah, for sure. No, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree. Yeah, and it's funny that you say that because like, you know, with the background and like marketing and stuff like that, you know, it's service based, but it's something that like a lot of people can be like irritated by, you know. And like we you know, me and my partner, we have a cleaning business, and you know, we have a, you know, like for example, we had a lady call yesterday. She was like a move out clean. You could tell she was young. She was probably like a college student. And our business is in Austin, Texas, so there's a college right there. But yeah, anyways, she called, and I'm like, you know, yeah, it's gonna be 275. And she's like, oh, you know, I was really hoping, you know, it was gonna be like below 230 and blah blah blah. I was like, you know what, we can do that for you. We can make that happen for you, no problem. Let me just make sure I have a cleaner available. Call the cleaner, you know, like. But long story short, you know, we got the job done. I sent her the pictures of, you know, it being done. Like, she had to leave town for Thanksgiving or whatever. She had to catch a flight. She wasn't even there to see it finalized. And so she was like just putting all of her trust in us, you know. So I sent it over to her. She responds back. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, it looks amazing. Like, thank you so much. And I'm just like, damn, you know, like that's what I like. You know, like, yeah. I like to be able to like have control over like the situation, you know, to make somebody like happy, yeah. You know. Whereas like with coaching, with marketing, stuff like that, you know, it's a two-way street, you know. Like with the cleaning business, you know, we just come in there, we clean, and like we leave. You know, we don't need the client to do anything. But like with marketing, you know, like you need the client to create good content. You need them to like help you out. 100%. You know, how are these people showing up on sales calls? Like, you got to let me know if this is even the right lead. You know, like, so it's like it's a totally different ball game. You know, there's so much like that's outside of your control.
Sure is.
Yeah, look at this though, Jake. You might be able to get a sell on GJ here. A 15-minute close in a minute.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks pretty good to drive down, I think, in my opinion. Hourly's like a fake out here. It's 4 hour. It's like rejecting this zone here.
Yeah, it does look pretty good.
$15-minute close, weak bullish. Weak bullish. Yeah, I think the next one break the low and it'll continue. Also have NYSE open coming into play, so maybe give a little volume. But yeah, Faye, to your point about like taking you know 10 trades, stuff like that, like for me, when I really like told myself like, okay, you know, enough's enough, 1 trade per day, that's it. When I did that, like, and I took, you know, my first loss, I was like, oh crap, you know, like I don't want to do that again, you know. So then it just slowly got to a point where I was like, no, you know, I need to wait for a better setup. You know, I need to wait for a better setup. Need to wait for a better setup. So like even earlier, like this trade that I took here, you know, that was like literally one of those incidents like where I took it and like almost immediately I was like, damn, I should have waited for a better setup. But that's the thing is like, you know, I'll like have this in my mind, you know, so when tomorrow comes in play, I'll be like, no, yesterday I took a dumb loss, you know, I didn't wait for a better setup, you know, I shouldn't have done that. So today I'm going to make sure, you know, and that, I've noticed like a lot of times I get 4 or 5 wins in a row. Like I have to like take a loss to just kind of like humble myself, you know, and like, you know, go back to your plan, you know, go back to your rules here.
Yeah. Did you go into that, Jake?
No.
No top wick for you?
The top wick.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I honestly think this will keep pushing, I think, with or without a top wick. If it breaks it pretty strong, because the 30-minute has a top wick.
Yeah, that's what I just looked at and saw the 30's got a wick.
Yeah, and so does the hourly. And so does 4 hourly. And this is the break of the low on all 4 of those time frames. Daily, still bullish. That's like the only time frame that's against this sell. It looks so good, I almost want to get in, but I can't do it.
I know, I'm like...
Yeah, I actually did just enter, but I think my stops are pretty high. Kind of wanted it to...
Yeah, what you got, like 22, 23 pips or something, stop loss?
Yeah, I'm at... Actually, no, I'm just at 18.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, I think the NYSE volume should carry it down, I think. And see, this is honestly my favorite part about taking a losing trade, is when a setup does come and it plays out, it's like, fuck, you know, I should have waited for that one setup, you know? Like, there was a profitable setup that I saw, it made sense across all time frames, and I couldn't execute because I already took a loss, you know? That's the worst.
That's what you deserve.
Yep. Yep. Now I hope this thing just gallops in your favor, Jake.
Speak it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it should realistically, you know, like you said, the 15-minute having no top wick, for sure, you know, that makes sense. But since we already had this one huge rejection from up here on 15-minute, I think that's pretty solid. 30 minutes got the top wick and it's breaking the low. Hourly, same thing. 4 hours, same thing. So
My 15 even has a tiny top. It does have a tiny top wick on my 15.
yeah, it did just make a little one on that last little push up that it did. So yeah, I mean, I think you should be good here, Jake. Especially if this 5 minute breaks a low here, I think that would be pretty solid. I don't really like to,
Set that partial.
don't even really like to consider the 5 minute, but makes sense. Psychology in the YouTube chat. This is what I was talking about earlier. As far as like an entry in here. Want the close and then the break of the low.
Well, guys, I'm going to head off and leave you. Good to chat, and I'll catch you another time.
Sounds good, Faye. Have a great night, and hope to see you on tomorrow's session.
No worries. All right. Cheers, guys.
All right, see ya.
Thanks, Mike.
Have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, it's playing around here. I think it should move though. I think it should move. Even if 15 minute breaks its own high, I think I mean with where you have your stops at, if it's up here above the previous 15 minute, I think that's in a safe spot.
Yeah, I got my partials at or partial stop at 167.288.
Gotcha.
That resistance over there to the left.
Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. That's solid too. Yeah, because I can't tell you how many times I've done current candle stops on situations like this and it gets hit and then just fucking falls, you know, so.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No, that's why I started to get really generous about my stop losses, because I started to realize that like if candles are making lower lows and lower highs, then as long as that continues, then my trade is valid. There it goes, man. There it goes. Yeah, this last 7 minutes and the 30-minute candle too, I definitely think this will give you a nice push for the remainder. Yeah.
Man, these spreads on 8 cap aren't that great.
Oh yeah. That's what the prop firm's on, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think my entry was like 2.5 pips too late.
Yeah, I mean you got a pretty nice range here to fill, so.
Here we go. 2 pips.
Now I'm gonna go punch a hole in my wall because I couldn't take this entry because I took a freaking retard loss. Mike, you had two options today. You take a retard loss or you win a trade. Which one do you want to do? Retard loss. Yeah, I'll take that one.
I guess no trades until what, like 7:30 to you for you.
Yeah, that's what it's gotta be. I think I gotta just like accept if there's a move in the first hour. I'm not taking it. You know, I'm not taking it. Don't even care. I got all freaking day. Yeah, I got shit to do.
Especially if it's like extended like that, and it's like showing evidence of kind of getting in a little micro range. You know, you might as well just back off.
Yeah. Son of a bitch, man.
It hasn't paid out yet.
Yeah, it's playing
That's
out.
Up.
It's galloping. If it returns to the entry point at this point, then you might want to get a little cautious. Yeah, I mean, based on the break of the 15-minute low, you know, 12 pips, 10, 9 pips with the spread, 30-minute low. Ah, Jesus! Of course, Raj just comes into the damn YouTube chat, and he's like, "Yeah, 10 pips booked. You got 30% running."
Yeah.
You know, Raj catches every good move, just perfectly too. Yeah, this is solid right here, man. This is solid, man.
Man, I wish I was a little bit more early, right on the break.
I think he should be good.
Because of my entry though, I'm closing it. It's almost there. I don't really want to close it before New York, though.
Yeah, gold did a little MP special play out here too on the 15-minute.
Yeah.
Yep, this was the trade of the session right here, for sure.
This ACAP's so strange. I get charged commissions for GJ, but I don't get any commissions for gold. And the spreads on gold are so nice. And the GJ is like 2 pips.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's going back up.
Alright. Yep, the pain of taking a loss, man. The pain of taking a loss. Not going to do that tomorrow.
Sure, that easy.
It's even worse, like the first day of the week too. It's like happy
Yeah, Monday.
happy Monday.
People trading it.
Happy Monday minus 1%. Or 0.97%, minus 0.97%. I got 0.03% risk left. I should have took a 0.01 there.
Yeah, I think Mondays should be 0.5 and Fridays. Alright, I expect a little top move here, so I'm not gonna pull out just yet.
Dang, I don't know what this name is. What do you think about gold? Is it falling to 1738?
1738. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, see. I mean, first I would look for probably here 1740, and then maybe 1738. But first,
If it,
it's got to break out of here too. You know, 1743.
if that 1 hour flips bearish, then high probability, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trading's
4
all
hour.
about like when people ask like, will this happen? Will this happen? There's like several things that have to happen for you to even be able to answer that question.
100%. 100%. Like you gotta like think about this story
There you go.
that can be told.
Yeah, it's all about the story. It's like, because I mean, the answer is yes for anything, but there's like contingents.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Cause like I mean, if we look at 4 hour,
I got hit partial TP. Nice.
if we got 24K coming in here for the last second of the stream. Yeah, because if this flips right, I mean, if this continues down right here, it's respected the previous candle's high, you know, and it can correct this 4 hour candle. That would be the 1 hour candle too, you know, just doing what you were just saying, Jake. And then also you can even look at this as like a 1 hour zone that is like rejecting.
This 4 hour candle.
Oh,
That would be the
24K, you got some, or somebody's got some,
what you were just saying,
Or
Jake.
rookie move.
And then also you can even.
oh, hold on. 24K, you got YouTube on or something, we're getting a little delay. My bad, I got you muted, by the way. You can unmute yourself now, sorry. But yeah, 30-minute break the low. Yeah, I think it's just it's contingent on things, just like you were saying. It looks possible, but it's got to, I would say what first thing that needs to happen is 30-minute needs to close below like this current 30-minute support, which is like 1743.31.
Also, just yeah. It's in a range, so
Yep.
can't really answer that. Alright, so we got partials hit after. How many pips was that?
Oh yeah, it flipped around for you. That's perfect.
11 pips. Partial, I got my target at 166.92. Right at that 30-minute bearish candle over there to the left.
Yeah, this is solid. That worked out perfectly. It made that top wick, came down, broke the low for you.
Yeah, I was a little late, but it's okay.
How's everyone going?
You're good, man. Good. How you doing?
Right.
How's your weekend?
Yeah, just got back. Fucking all burnt. Look at all that. That's all red. See that?
Sunburnt? What's this, summertime over there for you? Fuck, man, it's winter over here.
Do you know where I am, Mike?
Yeah.
And Mount Isa is the center of Australia, like right in the middle. It's all desert, so that's where all the heat is.
Oh,
And
damn.
It's just freaking hot, but
You're in the middle of Australia?
yeah, I'm in a mining site. Like there's mine,
Damn.
so it's a mining site. So yeah.
What's the best city in Australia?
It's gotta be Melbourne, man.
Yeah, that's what I
Melbourne's
was,
like where I'm
that's what I was
from.
gonna say. Melbourne looks so cool.
Melbourne's very arty, a lot of music, a lot of new things, you know, creative people. And Sydney's more of your like business, more like New York. So Sydney's like probably like New York, and Melbourne's probably like LA.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, Melbourne looks so cool, like a city right on the the coastline like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The weather's crazy though. It's just too cold. I hate it. It's getting too old for too cold, man. I mean, yeah, 4 seasons in one day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's like Michigan. That's where I'm from originally, Michigan, man. It's like that.
Yeah. That's why we're crazy.
Break even.
Your runner got stopped, Jake.
Yeah, it's all good. I closed 80.
Hell yeah. Good work, good work. So yeah, Faye caught like 20 pips or something, and you caught 10 or 8 or whatever. I mean, shit. At least some people on here are able to make some money in the markets, unlike me.
You're too precautious, huh, Mike?
No, I took a dumb buy early on and just like needed to humble myself a little bit. Yeah, it was like looking back on it now, it looks really bad because it was like up here.
He did it on
Oh
purpose.
shit! You did it on purpose, Mike.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta look like an idiot real quick. Hold on, let me take this buy. Yeah, I think my stops are like right there or something.
There goes gold.
It's alright.
But yeah, a couple
of
things that, like, I mean, number one, when I came to the charts, this was the candle I was looking at, and it was just about to break the high, and I was like, I'm gonna take a buy right now. But it was like I literally had just logged into the charts, logged into the stream, and Jake, what I was talking about like had happened. You know, I told myself like, nah, you know, I just looked at the chart and like I see this buy immediately. I should probably like, you know, try and tell the story. I should wait and see how price moves. But then this closed bullish, and I was like, all right, cool. If this candle right here breaks a high, I'm in there like swimwear. You know, we're going up to the top.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, after I took the entry, I looked at 30-minute like instantly, and I was like, damn, bullish. We're probably gonna get a bearish candle next, and then I sprinted. And I was like, oh crap, you know. So yeah, it was just kind of, I don't know, just probability wasn't really aligned, but I didn't take enough time to look at this. But even if I didn't enter that position that I took, I'm telling you, I would have probably taken buys on this candle as it broke the high. Because remember, Jake, we were watching this. It broke the high like immediately.
Yep.
And I probably would have taken buys, so I would have probably taken an L off of that.
It's just, yeah, it's tricky after that huge bullish move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always skeptical after those.
Yeah, you almost have to anticipate like a correction. But yeah, it's gold.
It's just like erratic price action.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, this is the session for today. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna shut it down. 24K, you gonna be back tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Alright.
I thought I came in before, but I didn't see that your channel was on, so I didn't see the live. So that's why, yeah, I didn't go in. Like when I went to your YouTube channel, like normally it says live, like when you're live. So have you been live for a while? Like,
Yeah, we've been on since 6:30, like over 3 hours.
but how come it didn't show on your YouTube channel? Like normally it'll say like live.
I don't know.
Right?
Maybe you got confused with my new artwork. Did you see it?
Yeah, love it. Love it. Did you do it?
No, fuck no, man. I can't draw.
Oh, did you pay someone?
Yeah, I got one of Sartaz's friends to do it. One of his Indian buddies.
Looks very exotic.
Yeah.
You're stuck on an island or something with a spear. Is that the concept you wanted, or?
Yeah, so I took it based on, cause like people always call me Tarzan. And people are always like Tarzan, Tarzan, blah blah blah. And so I took it off of that, and like for a long time when I got back on Twitter, my name was Senor Tarzan, because when I was in Mexico last time, like they were just going nuts, you know, they Senor Tarzan, like everywhere I went they were like yelling that shit. So I kind of like adopted that the last couple of years, like, you know, like people calling me Tarzan and shit. So that was kind of like the thing, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to like change my YouTube name to like Senor Tarzan or something, because at the end of the day, like people know Mike
Yeah.
Pogley's the name, you know. So
Yeah. No, it's great. It's a good concept. Yeah.
but yeah, I had to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, like
No, it's
Dindo.
it's looking real professional. All your stuff. In looking at it, like all your shorts and all that. So, no, really enjoying your channel and what you've done to it.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, we need you to keep hopping in here with us 24K, because you got that nighttime energy, you know. Me and Jake, we're just waking up over here in the States, so yeah, we need to spice it up here and there.
No, I'll be back tomorrow. So I was a bit late. Like I said, it was my kind of fault. I thought, yeah.
No, you're good, man. You're good. I'm
So,
just busting your balls. It's all good. But cool. Yeah, we're gonna shut it down for today. I'm gonna
Right.
get rocking on some tasks here that I gotta take care of on my end. But we'll be back tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, and we'll be back to win a trade tomorrow.
Is there?
Cool. You guys have a good day. Well, Jake, you have a good day. 24K, you have a good night. El Mahdi, I'm not sure where you're located, but have a good day and night regardless.
Alright,
I'm
guys.
located in North Africa, so it's a day.
Oh, it's daytime. You're in the afternoon?
Yeah, it's the afternoon.
Got you. Well, have a good rest of your day. Have a good night. We'll catch up tomorrow,
Thank you,
man.
buddy.
Alright, see y'all.
See you later.
Adios. Adios. And YouTube chat here. Let me see. I don't think I missed anything here. 15 minutes ago by Psychology. Congrats. You wait a lot, and that's why you're a full-time trader. Yeah, except that I didn't wait today. I took a dumbass loss, but it's okay because we're gonna wait tomorrow, and we're not gonna take any more dumbass losses, so it's okay. Gold melting. Yeah, we looked at that. Need really a closure below here. You need really a closure below 1738 for sells. I think this range is not big enough in my opinion. Thanks Patrick, Psychology, Business Life, everybody, Raj, Pips Pay Rent, Sky, Dan, Boss Lady Hustle, Anita, Almaty, everybody that always shows up. Thank you guys. Frederick, Sam, Diana, Legend 305. Thanks everybody. If you didn't like the stream yet, don't forget to like it. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to subscribe. With that said, we out of here. Peace out. Happy Monday. Crush it.